What is up, guys? CON5CRYPT here, bringing you another video on my channel. This time, obviously, it's not gameplay. What I thought I would do today is to kind of talk through my gaming setup and how it is and where it is I play and what I use and so forth. So this is my room. I'm sitting on my bed here, and that's my TV there. Now, I do apologize for the quality of the video. I'm just using my camera phone. So, you know, that's a 42-inch HD TV from Samsung. Nothing special. Got a couple of years ago when my previous TV was water damaged. To the right there, not sure if you can make it out, but that's my PC tower. And on top of that lies my PlayStation 3. Now, in front of me here is my controller, where all the magic happens. Now, I don't know if this will show up pretty well, but this controller has been put through its paces, and you can really see that just there, it's really been grooved, where it's kind of worn away from how much I push up and press up when I play. You guys, if you've paid attention to any of my videos, know that all I do is really rush and move forward, and as a result, I've made indents into the controller and into the stick itself. Now, a byproduct of that as well is now that I always push up, the controller now gets stuck in the upwards position. Now, this happens quite a bit. It happens in most, forward directions, to the right, to the left, in the middle. And it can be frustrating at times, sometimes when you take your thumb off the stick, your character's still moving to do whatever. And it's pretty much worn down. The controller's kind of failing on me nowadays. The buttons don't seem to always register, and so forth. Now, the other thing that I use when I game is this, and this is a control freak. Now, what this is just an extender for the sticks here. You can get this off the internet from the Control Freak website. I'll put a link in the description, and they come in various versions. I think there's a sniper version and a CQC, and this is, I believe, the elite version, which I got. I'm not too sure what differences there are in different versions. It might just be the patterns. It might be whether or not it's concaved or convexed. The top here. But basically, what it does is, like I said, it uses these little hands here, to sort of clip on to your existing PSD controller, and it snaps on like that. And as you can see, it extends the height of whichever stick you want to use. Now, it comes in a pair. Most people only use it on the right stick, because that's the stick that controls your looking around and your aiming. Now, the benefit of that, of course, is that with a higher with a higher stick, it allows you to play at a higher sensitivity whilst maintaining the same control as you would using a lower sensitivity on the normal sticks. And that's basically just due to the geometry and the angle that's required with the movement of the sticks here. It's relatively cheap. I think I got it for $15 to $20, including plus shipping. Shipping's not too much, and they actually sent me 4 pairs, or 2 pairs, so 4 in total of these. I think I've given a couple away, and I've got a couple for myself as a spare. Now, like I said earlier, this controller is on its last legs, and I needed to replace them, and I did. My replacement controller actually came in the mail today in the form of these, and this is a SCUF controller. Now, if you aren't familiar with SCUF, they're a gaming company that makes modded controllers for the Xbox and PS3. Now, with their modifications, they don't add in auto fire or auto aim or any of that garbage. What they do is, for the PS3, it's a little different for the Xbox, but for the PS3, they make it so that the pressure required for the buttons are lessened, meaning that it requires less force for the buttons to register that they're being pressed. Now, of course, in a FPS game like COD, any sort of time saving, or the fact that it registers quicker means that you can aim quicker or shoot quicker or whatever. Every little bit helps. Now, what's exclusive with the SCUF are these 2 back pedals here. And what they've done is that they've assigned these 2 pedals to be able to be linked to any sort of face buttons. What I've done is gone with the default setting, or the requirement, meaning that the left pedal here is assigned to the X button, and the right pedal here is assigned to the circle button. So what that means is, in general COD play, you would normally, have to look around. You're holding that to move around. But if you're aiming and you want to jump, or if you want a knife, you usually have to take your thumb off to press X, and thumb off to press circle. What the SCUF controller allows you to do is to do everything at once. So in theory, you can aim, you can move, you can aim, you can shoot, and you can jump or knife at the same time. Or you can't really shoot a knife, but you know what I mean. You can jump, shot, and all that good stuff at the same time. Now, this just came in the mail today. I've just taken it out of the box. I've not used it yet, so I can't really give a detailed review of how well they work, or if it actually works for me, if I notice any sort of improvement in my play. Now, of course, with any sort of equipment or gaming setup, you do need to have a little bit of skill. It's not going to give you automatic talent, but I'll probably will write a proper review or a more in-depth review in a couple of days or in a week or so, once I've had a few more sessions, or a few sessions at least, with these bad boys. But in addition to this, the other thing I use when I game is are my headsets, and here they are here. These are the Astro A50s. Now, if you aren't familiar with Astros, they're one of the leading gaming headset companies. They really made a name for themselves in the both the YouTube community and the MLG or professional gaming community when they released their Astro A40s. Now, everyone raved about them, and they really worked well for a lot of people for a very long time. These are their current flagship headsets. These are the A50s, and they're actually wireless, as you can see there. I was charging them. And what that means is the amps and so forth are sort of built into the E-cups here. What I really like about these are that it's super comfortable. Now, prior to these, my headsets that I used were the Turtle Beach PX21s, and whilst they were decent, they weren't very comfortable when you use them for a very long time. But I found that the soft foam and the padding that they've used here in the Astros, it's really well made and really well engineered. It's just really comfortable to use for an extended period of time. The other feature I like is when you have the mic down to talk, to mute, all you got to do is sort of push the mic up. Now, you won't see or you won't be able to hear it click into place, but you can definitely feel that it clicks into a certain sort of sweet spot. You can feel it, and that's how you mute the thing. On the right side here, you have the voice, and you have the game sounds, whether or not you want one louder than the other, and then you've got a dial here on the side here to increase and decrease the volume. These are sort of presets, and that's the power switch there. In addition to that, you've got the charging USB cable, and you've got the Xbox cable that goes into the controller there. But of course, I play PS3, so I don't need that. So that's pretty much it. That's my my gaming setup. I tend to sit on my bed in this position and just pretty much game for hours. When I do record, I use a Hauppauge HD PVR, and I actually keep that at the back of the TV. So it's just there. I don't know if you can see it. And that's pretty much what I use. Now, it's alright, it does its job. I know that there's it's been a couple of newer version that's been out recently, and I'm not too sure about those and what the difference is. I know that I think it comes in HDMI, whilst the Hauppauge that I use, and it has the RC cables, and I have to use a whole bunch of converters and so forth to make it all hook up to HD PVR. When I do commentate or need to record my voice, I use my mic here, which is a Blue Snowball microphone. I picked it up off eBay for I don't know, less than $100. So I guess it's alright. It does its job. I'm not a big audio-visual person, or video audio, whatever that is. So I can't give you a great review or any sort of stats there. But for its price and for its sort of size, it's very compact. I think the sound quality is really pretty good. And that's about it. So just to recap, I've got my Hauppauge at the back there, my TV, PlayStation Slim, because I originally had the big chunky one, but I left the window open one day, and the rain just sort of destroyed it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll probably will put a link in the description to sort of show you guys where you can find or pick up any of these. If you have any questions, by all means, post a comment or send me a message. And thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time. Later, bye.